In a world that looks nothing like our own, but reflects the same desperate hunger for truth and power, there lies a place not known by name, but simply called world, a word too small for the weight it carries. This is the other world, the one where Cid Kagenou was reborn, and where the shadows move deeper than night. Here's the truth. This world isn't just another fantasy land with castles and swords. No, it's a central axis, a rotating crossroad between realms, limitless in number, incomprehensible in purpose. And within this spiral lies a secret no one was ever meant to know. This world, so seemingly magical and broken, was once ruled by dragons. Let that sink in. Not just any dragons, sovereigns of land and sky. Beings of such overwhelming presence, this world could have been called Dragon World. For millions of years, they were the apex, until something came from outside, from another realm, infernal beings. They brought with them something this world had never known: magic. The clash was apocalyptic. In a wave of brutal slaughter, dragons were rendered obsolete, the few survivors mutated, their bloodlines fractured, and in their place rose new rulers: mankind, elves, beast tribes. One day they win. That nature simply handed the torch over to sapient life. But that's a lie. They didn't win. They inherited a cursed world, one touched by powers it was never built to withstand. What came next was buried by the cult of Diablos, and this is where everything cracks open. Researchers, scientists, butchers in lab coats began dissecting the ruins of ancient beasts. Obsessed with immortality, they kidnapped children, implanted them with Diablo's cells, and failed, over and over, until Aurora. She wasn't just compatible, she transcended. A girl turned god, her power beautiful, her rage divine. She broke free, she destroyed everything. Civilization as it existed, annihilated. This wasn't the fall of a city, it was the end of an era. A golden age turned post-apocalyptic wasteland. But the cult survived, and from the ashes they rewrote history, turned heroes into monsters, truths into myths. Aurora became Diablos, and the three girls they bred to kill her, Olivier, Lily, Freya, became the three heroes. The lie was so perfect, even their descendants believed it. Now ask yourself, why does this matter? Because the entire structure of the world you think you understand is a lie. Sculpted by madmen chasing eternity, Midgar, Oriana, Velgalta, these aren't sovereign nations, they're cages, controlled ecosystems, built by a cult that burned the world and rebuilt it in their image, and no one noticed. But here's the twist. All of that, the web of manipulation, gods, dragons, demons, it all begins to unravel because of one boy playing pretend, Cid Kagenou. He didn't mean to start a revolution. He just wanted to be cool, to exist in the shadows. But fiction fed reality. His lie became someone else's salvation, and the moment his fantasy collided with the cult's truth, the world started bleeding. Shadow Garden was born, not from justice, not from rage, but from a child's dream. And somehow, that made it unstoppable. Picture this: ancient tech buried under stone, forgotten labs, a world stuck in steam and sword while the cult hoards god-tier weaponry. And in the center of it all, shadow, cutting through centuries of lies with a blade forged from conviction. The deeper we go, the colder it gets, because you start to see the pattern. Nothing is random. The wars, the sanctions, the collapses, all orchestrated. The Velgalta Empire bred to be sword-obsessed. Oriana shaped into fragile artists. The descendants of the three heroes branded as cursed. Why? So the cult could steal them, experiment on them, drain every last drop of power in their blood. And when that didn't work, they tried to kill Cid, manipulate his sister Claire, weaponize the blood of Diablos herself. But here's what they never understood. Shadow doesn't care about being the hero. He doesn't care about justice or revenge. He walks through hell because he wants to, because this is his stage. And in his mind, none of this is real. And maybe that's what makes him unstoppable. Because the moment you stop believing in the system, when nothing can touch your soul, you become something they can't calculate. You become legend. And Shadow is that legend in motion. So what does this all mean? It means the other world isn't just a fantasy battleground. It's a shattered reality, a nexus of lost realms, where time moves slower, where dragons became myth, and where humanity is only free when it stops believing the lies. And right now, one man is burning those lies to ash, one shadow at a time. But look deeper. What lies at the center of the realms? And who watches from above? Because if Diablos was just a girl made into a god, then who made the gods? And why are they watching? This is deeper than lore. This is the myth being born in real time, and you're already in it.